She ate away. 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 I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, where division rivals will clash in the NFC South. It's the Panthers and the Saints, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday nights, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right? It was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week 1, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. Bringing him out, coming off a tough rookie season as the top pick in the 2023 draft is Bryce Young.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, or how you start, can have a massive impact on how things play out.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. Offense to the line for second down. Rush coming for Young. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Saints grab it! And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown! The Saints take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Blake Groupie to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. So new kickoff rules, this is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
To throw, here's Dalton. Pass taken in by Marshall. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He's contained at the line for no gain. Willie Gay there on the tackle. Nothing for them on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete to Tremble. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Dalton. Cut by Marshall. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Throw reeled in by Thomas. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Marshall now in motion right. Now Dalton. Finds a man, Deontay Johnson has it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Sending the tight end in motion left. On second down, it's Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Here's Dalton. Flush down now to his left.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Brooks has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Back-to-back stands from this front. No gain on the play brings up 4th and goal. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! Block is scooped up inside the 10.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Carr starting with a throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's complete inside the 35. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pull out in front further, 13-zip. Chris Olave with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Motioning him from the slot right. Dalton now to throw. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing here, Dalton. And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Putting the tight end in motion. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Saints and Chris Olave ready to take over once again on offense. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Carr setting to throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 20-zip lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
So the Saints offense staying on the field. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. Buys time, rolling right. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Panthers set to take the field. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Dalton looking to throw. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those drops.
2nd and 10 now. And the Saints came marching home and they dropped him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here's Dalton to throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So on 4th down now, the Panthers calling an All-Pro several times over. It's Johnny Hecker for the punt. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2. Pistol snap to Carr. Putting Olave on the slant. There it is! Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he's into the end zone, so the blowout continues as they tack on 2 more. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN1, and make your case for who should get a boost. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense in the hurry up here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Put some power on it, deep one left. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers chop some of the lead off before the half. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for two, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
I could feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown, and they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. He fields it from the 8. And look at this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
93. Later one.
Carr here from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to the air, Carr. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long. They go play action with Carr. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down. Throwing again, it's Carr. That's cut beyond the marker. Hits the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
From the shotgun, Carr. And he's got it. They certainly weren't hurting for points, but hey, why not add 2 more onto the massive lead they've got? Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Here come the Panthers, taking over late in this first half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back now, pressure on its way. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down. To throw, here's Dalton. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Dalton has a man. It's Brooks. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From just shy of midfield on second down. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now Dalton. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting Jaguars. 3 Tua Tagovailoa touchdown passes there. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Josh Allen with a touchdown pass to Keon Coleman. We saw a strong first half from the veteran quarterback, Derek Carr. He connected on 3 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters, as his guys have built up a sizable lead here at the break. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Returning it from the 4. Returns looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Saints and Derek Carr about ready to get back to work. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Carr now on 1st and 10. He put everything he had into this one. This is brought in at the 50. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Running behind center with Kamara. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Catch is made in close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
The Saints trying a 2-point conversion once again. Throwing his car. Flushed it, and he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Ooh, this is so tough, Brock. You understand what he was trying to do, make something happen, ended up outside the pocket, but even some added creativity can't yield 2 points here.
You get down here on these 2-point conversions, the real estate just gets gobbled up in a hurry. Not only for the QB, but the receivers as well. Only so much time to try to make something work before that defender said, "Not in my house."
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Panther offense headed out to the field. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing now, off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Here's Dalton. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Let's be real clear, there is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes, and it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Carr off the play fake. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. So second down coming up. Carr to the air now. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. Pistol snap to Carr. Forced out to his right. And they aren't slowing down in the slightest. 2 more to their lead. Man, what a blowout we've got here. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Throwing here, Dalton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. They'll get 6 on the run, but still need twice that now. 3rd and 12 coming up. Dalton looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Carr with it on first. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, Carr. He's trying another one deep. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Now Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. You think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Chased out to his right. And that's caught. Great call. Even if the points weren't needed, the lead swells by another 2. Well, partner, they had this one in the bag a long, long time ago. But some people,
you sure?
They're just never able to resist running that score up as high as it can go. And apparently that includes going for 2 more there.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture some of just the guys that I played with in the past. Those that really respect the game. You know what this does? This feels like you're disrespecting the game. This NFL, these are the best of the best, and this will come around at some point and bite you. You disrespect the game like this, you run it up on an opponent, you better watch your back down the road.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Carolina offense headed out now. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Man in motion, headed right. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Dalton to throw. On the slant, complete to Johnson. Now he's past the 25. Deontay Johnson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Has this at the 6. And not much breathing room as they begin possession at their own 5. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he has kept his pace up in the 2nd half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. Another run for Kamara. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And he's brought down after a short gain. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's the gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. This is Kamara. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now a run with Kamara. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Carr moving him quickly here.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints looking like they'll start this season with a win. They'll come up 1st and 10. Run here with Kamara. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Counter give to Kamara. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
He'll take a knee here as that clock approaches the 40 seconds remaining mark.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win for the Saints. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.